What's going on, traders? Welcome back to Daily Recap. Today was a great trading day for me. I made 8 trades. Yes, 8 trades. 2 of them were losers and 6 were winners. I cannot tell you how great it feels to take trades. And yes, I am 20 bucks red on the day, which is no big deal. The point here is I actually pulled the trigger. That's what's important. And I traded the setups. I didn't trade the money. I wasn't focused on the money. I was focusing on the price action. And I don't know what it is about today, but again, I loved it. This is what this is what trading is all about. I was having fun. Yes, there's 2 losses, but to me that does not matter. Again, I was just focusing purely on price action and taking the trades. I did end up reducing the contracts to 1 contract instead of 2. No big deal. But I feel really great about price action today. And just side note real quick, the Mark Douglas video, the 5-hour workshop, he talks about how you have to take 20 trade sample size and see how profitable your edge is, right? Basically your strategy. And for me, he talks about trading probabilities. He talks about what professional traders are doing. They think about probabilities. They don't think about money. They don't think about with emotion. You just think about an overall picture, right? So if you take a 20 trade sample size and at the end of 20 trades, right, you are 70% profitable, then you have to take your setups, right? You have to take the trade, and just knowing that at the end of the week you're gonna be 70% in the green, because your trading edge, your strategy tells you that you're going to be 70% or whatever it is. If you're trading really good with pads, it's probably 90, 95 or whatever, and you're going to be profitable. And I think to me that kind of opened my eyes a little bit, and like I said, I just started taking trades. And there's some bars that I don't trade, like for example this was 18 tick. I'm not going to take that. Knowing the risk is crucial, and I just let it happen. And if I take the trade, pull the trigger, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And hey, it's all about probabilities. But I do want to say one thing that kind of happened real quick. When I was trading the order flow, and 2 days ago, I was basically 40 bucks away from failing it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if you fail an eval and you get charged on your monthly billing or whatever, subscription or whatever, you basically get a free reset. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but so my reset was happening yesterday and I was trading 2 days ago. So long story short, I was 40 bucks or 60 bucks from failing the eval, and I said, you know what, I'm about to fail the eval, and might as well fail it and get basically a free reset instead of paying it, instead of paying $80 for a reset and then get charged on the card again for having an eval. I'll just do it. I'll just pay for 80 bucks with the billing, monthly billing. So long story short, I was trying to fail, not on purpose, but I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna take each setup that I see. I'm not gonna cherry pick. I'm not gonna if I see a setup, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I kid you not, I made 10 trades, and I kid you not, 8 of them were winners. And even making it worse, or even funnier, not worse, but even funnier, is 2 of those trades out of the 8 winners were at complete random entries. Because I got 5 winners in a row. Again, not today. I'm talking about 2 days ago. I got 5 winners in a row. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me! Like, I need to fail this evaluation so I don't have to pay for it. To get reset again. It's like, I need to fail this today or 2 days ago. And I kid you not, 5 trades were winners in a row, and I'm like, this got to be a joke. And next 2 trades I entered blindly. I was like, okay, price is going down, I'm just gonna buy. And guess what? It worked. It was the craziest thing. 2 times in a row it worked. And then finally I get a loss, and then finally get 2 losses in a row, and I fail the eval. But the whole point is that I took 10 trades, and out of 10, 8 were winners. It was crazy thing. It was the craziest thing. And it just made me realize that, what Mark Douglas said, that, the distribution between winners and losers is absolutely random. It really is random. This trade, for example, right? So, again, I misread it, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but I got lucky, and sometimes all you need is a little bit of luck, and you'd be a winner. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just watched the workshop. It's really interesting stuff in there, and just opens up your mind. But anyways, let's go over the chart. So when I came in, this candle was looking a little bearish already, so I kind of had an idea that we have some kind of a downtrend working down, and we do have a clear downtrend working here. I don't have my pre-market notes. I was kind of I was really trying to dive into the chart and just focus on the price action, really. And yeah, so we have a nice downtrend working down, and my first trade of the day was this failed signature short. Now, yes, it's kind of trend trade. I see that, yes, but this purple line is opening price, and you see it's holding the support here. You have an EMA is holding support as well. You have two legs up, basically working up, and I decided to take the risk, and the candle bar was only 12 ticks, so I was okay with that. And I liked it. I liked the way the candle was working. I liked how it kept pushing the price up, and yeah, I took it. It might not be a high probability setup, but to me, I liked it at the time. So yeah, and you also get a higher low here, but I don't think I would want to trade that. It's a 21 tick bar. There's no way I'm trading that. And basically, price breaks out and makes a new low, and then you do get a triple test here as well. Again, I don't trade this because it's 18 ticks, so there's no way I'm trading that. Now this trade was 2 contracts, and then the rest were 1 contracts, and you can see again triple test here, 1, 2, 3. And you have enough room to recent lows, so if you can take 18 tick stop loss, then go ahead and trade it. I skipped it. And then we have 9 o'clock news. I don't trade this. And the second trade of the day is basically it's a pin bar, and I traded it basically on, at the time I had I saw the little spike here, so I had my trend channel just like this. So you see how EMA is holding the price and trend channel is holding the price. You got a nice signal bar. I decided to take a stab along, and you have plenty of room to recent highs. Again, it was a gut trade, worked out pretty well. And then once I saw this swing here, I had my trend channel like this. Was it like this? Yeah, like this. You do get a failed signature short here, which really good trade. I don't know why I guess I wasn't paying attention and I missed it, which kind of sucks, because you have, it's plenty of room to recent highs. You see how the EMA is holding the price. You see how the trend line is holding the price. You have at least you know you're gonna at least test these highs here, if not the opening price. So solid trade in my opinion here. And prices bounce off this this trend channel here, and here you get a lower high. Now you can trade this lower high, just because if you notice to the left there is a lot of resistance at that level. So you can take this. Again, plenty of room to the EMA. I just didn't want to risk it, just because you have a downtrend played out already, and you're thinking about, with this big uptrend, you don't really think about going shorts. And you get a signature long here, and I was trying to trade this. I did not get filled. Pretty textbook. Price again. You can see the price holding this line right here, and plenty of room to the recent highs. And then here you also get a triple test. Now I don't know. Again, it's up to you if you want to be aggressive. You could probably trade this. Again, I didn't want to trade this because I knew we had this uptrend working up, so I didn't want to go short. But it sucks I didn't get filled here, so it is what it is. And then of course price breaks out, and this is my third trade of the day. Now this is a little bit, I did get lucky on this trade, and I drew my trend channel wrong. I had it like this at the moment, and I saw a break in low, And I also saw how the price bounced off this opening range, and it's a secondary loan as well. So the signal bar is not great. It could be better, but I saw it, and I think I ended up actually entering a tick lower. Did I? Yeah, okay, so a tick lower, and then just to make sure I have enough room to get out. That's the only reason I was concerned about, and I did get a little bit lucky. So it is what it is, but I adjusted my trend line like this afterwards. And it's funny because when I entered the trade, I actually saw this trend line like this, and I changed it. And I'm like, oh man, like I was like, I thought it was gonna be a loser for sure, but it ended up working out. So a little bit of luck. Again, you know, with this trend, you going with overall trend. So I mean, it is below the EMA, right? But I don't know. I liked it at the time, but again, I got it wrong. So not a high probability setup, but that is what it is. So finally, the price goes back up, makes a new high, and you do get a signature loan here as well. Now this signature loan, I didn't like the signal bar. I don't like how it ticked lower and then went all the way up. And I don't like the body of it. I didn't trade it, but then you get a higher low here as well, confirming that signature loan. So better trade here in my opinion, but it is what it is. And you can see how how the EMA is holding the price nicely. So solid trade in my opinion. And then my fourth trade was actually my mistake. I got too trigger happy. I was looking for a triple test, and when I entered the trade, I noticed right away there was a lot of support here, and I didn't have room to get out. And that's exactly what happened. And it did close above the EMA. Usually for higher lows, you want it like either up like that, like the next trade I have, or to where you have enough room to the EMA, or close below the EMA. If it's too close to the EMA, it's probably not going to work. So again, that's my mistake. It is what it is. The only thing that sucks about this trade is that it took out both of these all of these trades. So this was $200, and then this one loss was $200. So back to square one. So it is what it is. And then also, so my fifth trade was, again, I usually take a break after a loss and just kind of, you know, do my thing, come back later. But I don't know what it is about today. I was feeling it. I was reading the price action. I was paying attention to the price, and I saw this triple test, which is, 1, 2, 3. I saw that break new high already in place. I saw this trend channel working up as well. So both of these trend channels played out. So enough room to the EMA. So I decided to pull the trigger, and it was a winner. And then again, I got sixth trade was a lower high. Now this a little bit iffy, a little risky, because I would like to see a lower high somewhere on this area, and there's a little support here, and you can see that support right over here. See the resistance broke through resistance support. So that's a little tricky, but I felt confident with the context. The break new highs already in play, so I want to take the risk. And it's 16 ticks, so it's a little bit pushing it, but I decided to pull the trigger anyways, and it worked out. There's another lower high here, but for me it's too far away. I don't want to trade that. And finally the price breaks and creates a new low. I actually took a break between around 10:15 and 11-ish, and my seventh trade of the day was this signature short. Now this one is, I'm not mad about it, just because I think I read the price action pretty good. You have a new low here, first entry short, signature short, confirms the trend line here below the EMA. I think this is one of those trades that just doesn't work out. I mean, you get those once in a while, and I don't think that I was wrong with the context and reading the price. Yeah, it's just one of those things that is what it is, and you do get a little bit of a bullish imbalance here, because we're making higher lows here, so, but you also notice how we have a lot of resistance here, and you basically failed breakout. So again, just one of those things, and I wasn't really mad about it, and so I kind of brushed it off. And then finally we get a failed signature long here. Notice new high, First entry long, second entry long, failure. This was a swing trade. I believe I got 2 points out of that. Let me see. I believe it was 2 points. Yep. So again, my thought process was, you know, we're at least gonna retest these lows because there's a little bit of resistance here. I should say support, not resistance. So that's where I had my target, set target to. Again, 2 points, and the price making all the way down creates a new low. And at the time, I was calling it a day. So yeah, I'm really happy about today. Really good, solid price action in my opinion. I love trading these days like this just because you get a lot of action, you get a lot of entries, and I hate trading days like yesterday or day before, especially the day before. I hate it. So yeah, today was a good day. Today was awesome. I'm just gonna say this. I feel awesome, and hopefully now every day, is every day gonna be like this? No, definitely not. But you know, hopefully tomorrow I can get, you know, some, you know, 4, maybe, you know, 3-4 trades, you know, solid trades. And obviously I could have avoided some of these trades, like this one and this one, for example. But again, it's not about the money. I was focusing on the price chart. I was focusing on reading the price action. So that's the main goal, right? Focusing on the trades, focusing on setups, and focusing on pulling the trigger. Anyways, I'm done for the day, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, bye.